Free speech and freedom of assembly in Ivory Coast has been a long-standing debate ever since opposition activists were arrested and convicted. Several elections from municipal, local and parliamentary will begin later this year until the ultimate poll to choose the president in 2025. And already there is upheaval. Two former heads of state, among them Laurent Gbagbo, are contesting for the top seat, but Gbagbo is having a tiff with the electoral body. Let's find out what's happening in Abidjan.
In January 2023, after his return to the country, ex-Ivorian President Laurent Gbagbo celebrated his so-called rebirth and vowed to repair the injustice.
If Ivory Coast wants to be a nation of peace, justice and truth, I advise our dear country to continue to look for the perpetrators of the 2010-2011 crisis.
In March 2021, he was acquitted of crimes against humanity committed during the bloody post-election crisis of 2010 and 11 and was allowed to return to Ivory Coast in June of the same year.
The appeals chamber hereby revokes all remaining conditions on the release of Mr. Gbagbo and Mr. Blegude as a result of this judgment.
In a show of mending fences, the president of Ivory Coast, Alassane Ouattara, welcomed two of his predecessors, Gbagbo and BDA, in what he says will be the first of many such meetings. All was going well until June 2023, when the electoral body of Ivory Coast struck off Gbagbo's name from the roll. That infuriated the politician who is seeking a return to the presidency.
They didn't put my name on the electoral roll on the pretext that I was convicted after a trial that judged me because I allegedly robbed the BCEAO. No, I will not let my name be tarnished without a fight.
The country is already in campaign mode. Former Ivorian President Henry Konan Bediye called on members of his party to unite to win the next presidential election in 2025 after the defection in recent weeks by some leaders.
We need unity and cohesion in our midst to win these upcoming battles.
D'union et de cohésion en notre sein.
Charles Blé Goudi, once right-hand man of ex-president Laurent Gbagbo, says he wants to govern Ivory Coast one day following his return home. However, he remained vague about the next ballots. Blé Goudi is banned from standing in elections because of a 20-year jail sentence linked to the post-election bloodshed. In 2015, Blé Goudi launched his own political party, the Pan-African Congress for the Justice and Equality of People.
I want to govern this country one day. This is not a crime. You must even encourage me. I repeat again, I want to govern this country one day, and I will take my time to go to the Ivorians.
Gbagbo was arrested and extradited to the ICC at The Hague in 2011 and spent 8 years awaiting trial on the war crimes charges. A judge acquitted him in 2019, saying prosecutors failed to prove their case. Alassane Ouattara, the incumbent president's tenure for a decade has been mostly stable, though dozens of people were killed in violence surrounding the 2020 election when Ouattara stood for a third term. His opponents called his run unconstitutional. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.